He called me a Dumbo. Car. That ain't even a bad word.
It actually is.
It ain't a bad word. Dumbo.
Hello, my name is Haley, and I'm 22 years old. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a very complicated and confusing time in my life. You see, I've never had a normal family experience. My parents split up before I was born and fought endlessly over my surname. My dad sued me when I was a child, which led to an insane trial that lasted from the time I was a few months old until I was 5. Growing up in that family wasn't easy, and now that I'm in prison, I can see why I've made some choices of mine, especially after my mom told me a secret she had kept from me my whole life about what my dad has done. But before I continue with my story, hurry up and subscribe to the channel, or all your friends will know your most embarrassing secret.
These kids are not bums.
She was in the hospital for only a few days while my father was trying to reach her. When she got back home, she found him waiting for her there. Mom called the cops and had my father removed from the house. A few months later, my father sued to have my name changed. The thing was, he didn't sue my mom, he sued me. My mom had to dress me up and take me to all sorts of trials when I was only a few months old. The process was stretched out for so long and was all over the news thanks to my father's lawyers. The trials went on for years, and they were anything but civil. The public was fascinated by our family drama, and by the end of the first year, protests started to form outside of the courthouse, and sometimes outside our home. As you can imagine, this was not a great way to grow up. The trials finally ended when I was 5 years old, when the judge yelled out, "It's enough. I will not let this go on any longer." He declared that I could choose my last name, as I was old enough to speak for myself now. It was a nice thought, but now I wish he let an adult help me instead, because I chose the last name Glitter Pony. Going through high school as Haley Glitter Pony wasn't easy. I was always the brunt of the joke. I had a few friends, but not many, and they didn't stick around. My mom and I moved around a lot, trying to get away from our parents. The more we moved, though, the harder it was for my mom to get a job. She started to blame me for it because all the time. We lived in a new city every year. And she always threw it in my face. By the time I was in school, she had to work 2 or 3 jobs to support us. She left well before I was up in the morning and came home extremely late at night, exhausted and cranky.
This kid's not missing.
And she'd always respond with some level of disdain. Most commonly, "I used to be a nurse before you and your drama came along." I would do my best to sit in silence.
This kid's not missing. This kid's not missing.
It didn't matter
what I tell you.
I could just even go sit in the park. I just had to do it on my own terms.
Can I make a shot? Can I make a shot?
Alley hanging out. They were clearly part of the tough.
What?
And I wasn't sure that I could convince them I belonged enough for them to talk to me. I did everything I could think of to convince them I was just like them.
Oh my God!
Stop being a boyfriend!
They saw right through me. Laughed at every word that came out of my mouth. But apparently,
does this kid have a Zen?
Earn their attention.
Yes.
It was only for the time being. They invited me to a job with them. They said they had to keep it vague so as not to incriminate me. I was pretty sure that taking me along was far worse incrimination than knowing the whole plan, but I wasn't going to ruin this opportunity. We went to a jewelry shop just around the corner, not even a block away. They handed me a rock as they surveyed the area and got a lay of the land. Here's the plan. You throw that rock in the window of the shop at the end of this street. It's going to set off an alarm. You run down the street and meet us in the alley on the right 3 blocks down, the obvious leader said. So, what are you going to do? I asked, not feeling great about this idea. The less you know, the better. I had never done something illegal like that before, but it sounded so exciting. I ran to the end of the street and identified the shop they were talking about. I looked around and made sure it was clear before doing the job assigned to me.
And this kid
I looked at the rock in my hand and then through the window of the shop. I felt bad about it, but I excused it by saying they probably had insurance, and the owners were probably abusive to their employees anyway. No one's innocent, right? What are you waiting for? I heard.
All you do is shoot trees. Like shoot fadeaway that leaves something you want to go.
I ran faster than I
I'll copy his badges if I'm asked to.
So I knew I was in the right alley. But my heart was pounding so fast, and I was so full of adrenaline that I couldn't think straight. I stopped in the first alley I found, careful to crouch down behind anything I could find and keep to the shadows. A few minutes later, I heard sirens blaring and saw blue and red lights go flashing by. At least they wouldn't find me, I thought. I hid there for about 5 more minutes before I saw the cruiser run past the alley. I decided that it was better to just stay where I was and lie low until I could get back home.
To cover this kid's bag, just gonna be a weirdo.
Other members of the group.
I'm
gonna turn off my meter, alright?
When I got home, there were only a few hours left before I would have to get ready for school. I was too amped up on adrenaline to sleep, so I just laid in my bed, vibrating with the excitement of what I had just done. My mom never noticed I was gone, and I saw the start of a beautiful, beautiful thing. I snuck out every night after that, and I got better at it the longer I did it. I had a system. I never went to the same place twice, never talked to the same people, and always tried something completely new, often risky. I tried not to get involved in group activities like the first night. That was a rookie mistake. Some nights, I just wandered the streets to see if I could find anything better than the prison that was my house. Sometimes I'd find new people to chat with, mostly groups of homeless people, and I would often put on a new persona each night. No one could recognize me in the dark, which was something that I liked. One night, someone did recognize me, and it caused me to break all of my rules. I wasn't expecting to.
I'm about to have some waves. No, that is not happening.
Alright, got the first badges. And we got these badges. What's this badge? Alright, can you copy this kid's badges real quick? Alright, so I'll show the machine.
My face felt clean.
I'll play first. Oh my god. Your player is not clean at all. No.
Wow, creation.
Well, I'm saying the truth.
Why? So you ain't gonna support your cousin like that?
Why? Go to 3 court. Okay, come on. You got a 95.7, bro. Hurry up. Come on.
Where you at?
Over King. At the 2 score. At the 3 score. Come on. You see where that kid is running? King, come on. Right behind you. Oh, hurry up. No, right here. Yes. Finally.